Hi guys. So, it's Friday. For some reason it feels like a Monday. I have no idea what day it is, usually. And it never feels like the day it is. Like today does not feel like a Friday. Today feels like a Monday or a Tuesday. And I keep thinking of Monday and Tuesday things I need to do. And then I go to do them and I think, wait, today's only Friday. I was looking at the moon calendar. I have no idea what sign the moon is in. I'm looking at an astrology moon phase calendar. And I know that we're in a waxing gibbous moon, I think. Where are we? Waxing gibbous. Ooh. But I couldn't tell you what freaking sign it's in. And I have no idea why. Let's try this. What sign is the moon in today? I haven't been back to Astrodynus since I realized that their site was faulty. Cancer moon. Oh. So here's the moon phase calendar, moon phase, lunar calendar today online. Here, this is the one I wanted. Waxing gibbous, Cancer. Your feeling of safety is now related to your home, family, and related activities such as cooking and gardening. I'll tell you what, cooking and gardening are like my favorite ways to ground myself. When I'm cooking and gardening, yeah, I like that. You may be prone to emotional fluctuations. You should learn to forgive and forget in order to avoid depression from thinking too much about things. So I don't really agree with that. Depression is too much focus on the past. Anxiety is too much focus on the future. So it would be thinking too much about things from the past. Your perception of the world can be very subjective. Try to create a certain distance without being bitter. Due to your rich emotional manifestation, you can create a real sense of belonging in the world. Organs, stomach, mucosa, ovary, womb, vagina, breasts, pleuria, lymph system, breastbone. The organs are now more sensitive, so provide them with extra care. Surgical operations are not recommended during the waxing moon. Yeah, and we're coming up on it's at 3 degrees too, in case anybody wondered. And we're coming up on a full moon on the 14th. Next Friday will be a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted to say, let me do my prayer first. I call upon Jesus Christ and the forces of love and light to protect and shield me from above. Surround me with a shield so bright to keep me safe both day and night. And so it is. Amen. I just wanted to say to anybody who watches this channel regularly, you should be really proud of yourself. Really proud of yourself. Because a lot of people are not strong enough to face their own shadows. to look at themselves and take responsibility for things. So if you're a regular watcher of this channel, you are special because you're able to do that. Very special. Congratulations. Okay, what do we got here? We got a crossroads, we got 33, and we got a crescent moon. And I dropped my, oh, there it is. I dropped my little prayer. Okay. What do you want? Crossroads is, I think, witchy runes. Ooh. Major life choices, being stuck, the unknown, being afraid to move forward, contemplating and making decisions. Can I just say, don't be afraid. Just do it. Just live life with gusto. The amount of time that we spend being afraid of things in this life. Master number 33, spiritual teachers, creativity, individuality, spiritual progress, connection to the divine, self-love, love, compassion, and life mission. And I think this crescent moon, there's a couple crescents. It's not a moon phase. I don't think it's a planet. Oh, it's actually in the witchy rune symbols too. Divine feminine energy represents new beginnings, growth, and creativity. So you got a witchy rune 2, and the number 33. And yeah, we got feminine energy, divine feminine, new beginnings, growth, creativity. Life choices, major life choices, being stuck, the unknown, being afraid to move forward, contemplating, making decisions. And those crossroads roads 33 again. Spiritual teachers, creativity, individuality, spiritual progress, connection to the divine, self-love, love, compassion, and life mission. I had to read that twice because it wasn't really like sinking in. It was kind of, yeah. Okay, so this read is probably going to be something about those things. The situation, the present. We got an Empress in the reverse. Is this about a no new beginning? Yeah. So it's not about an Empress though. It's about no new beginning. So it's somebody contemplating, thinking about the fact that there is not going to be a new beginning for them, or they're not going to have a new beginning. They're not going to start a new beginning. Maybe maybe that's a choice rather than something that's come about. But in any case, it's no new beginning. No obstacles and barriers, emotional, financial roller coaster, no leadership. So this is obviously a decision that somebody is making. And is this illusions? And no illusions. Everything is in the reverse. Nope, I lied. The Two of Pentacles is not. So it's an emotional, financial roller coaster. No leadership, no obstacles and barriers, and no illusions. The challenge is a King of Wands. Page of Wands, focus. Knight of Pentacles, no offer of money. The Nine of Swords, which is a recovery from, I'm not feeling recovery though. Recovery from worry, anxiety, stress, those kinds of things. And the King of Pentacles. And the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles are both in the upright. But I have a feeling that the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles are the same person. This is telling, kind of guiding the King of Wands so the King of Wands is typically associated with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But they don't have to be, and doesn't really make much sense. I'm just saying the association, it can be any sign, any place. They're very motivated. They have a lot of energy. They typically are a little on the aggressive side. The King of Pentacles, well, the way this is situated, it's like there's a problem with finances. Maybe money's coming in kind of slowly, and they're a little worried about it. And the advice is to focus on making money. But they are focused. It shows a focus. Still not entirely sure what's going on here. But I'll just keep going. Pig. Too bad I can't read that bottom part without putting on my glasses. Beware of greed. Pig. The the King of Pentacles can be a greedy person. That Page of Pentacles represents male energy, earth sign, so Cancer or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and they're pretty focused on working, pretty focused on making money. They like making money. They like business. They like finances. Sometimes the King of Pentacles in the reverse will come up as a kind of like devil energy, and that's because the King of Pentacles in reverse is very focused on material things and very kind of out of control, not functioning properly in that energy. Ear. Good news. Hand. In need of help, assistance, or guidance. No new beginning. No obstacles and barriers. Emotional, financial roller coaster. So the situation says there might be a financial problem. No leadership. No illusions. The challenge is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands so why is the King of Wands a challenge? Short journey, course. Star, guaranteed success. I don't know. He's going to be too much to handle. Maybe. Maybe this is somebody new coming into your life. Nope. This is somebody that could piss you off. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. This ain't looking good. All right. Moving on. We'll look at the past. Personal internal battle. A personal internal battle is kind of like, I don't know, in Osho it's schizophrenia. It's like you don't know which step to take, you don't know which direction to go. You kind of sit there and think, God, should I do this or should I do that? My necklaces are caught together. It's kind of an unsettling feeling, like, shit, what do I do? How do I handle this? It's like when you get in a really good situation that you can't quite pull yourself out of. No celebration. Justice. And no regret. No attention. Kite. Vacation. Fire. Strong emotion. Passionate love or hate. Dissatisfaction with life. Waiting for news, package, or letter. The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles are the same person, right? Yes. Okay. All right. Goal and what we're working towards. Not a good financial partnership, or actually this is like beyond financial partnership. This goes into generational wealth, no clarity, no long distance focus, stress, burdens, and a lot of knives in the back. I'm thinking this is attack energy, guys. Yeah. It's attack energy. So, the Ten of Pentacles is where somebody can start a business. Like my grandparents. Okay, my grandparents in, I don't know, the 1940s, 50s maybe, early 50s. No, it would have had to have been the 40s. Started a business. And then they never had a son. It was a construction business. And they never had a son. And the daughters didn't want to be in construction. So the daughters actually married off. But technically, it would have been a business when they started it. It was started with the idea that it would be something that was passed down to the family, generational wealth. You work it, you teach your children how to work it, you teach their children how to work it, and it stays in the family for many, many years. Unfortunately, things didn't work out that way for my grandparents, and they ended up selling it instead of passing it down, but it was still a generational wealth type of thing because they did very well for themselves. But this is talking about the goal being not having that. So this would be somebody who doesn't want someone to have that. You wouldn't wish that upon yourself. You wouldn't say, "Oh, I don't want that generational wealth thing." I want to work for everything that I do. And then you've got, no clarity, no truth. They don't want somebody talking about the truth. They don't want people telling the truth. They want people to tell lies. They want other people to believe the lies. They want people to feel burdened, stressed. They want people to think that they have absolutely no idea what 5 years looks from now, what 10 years looks from now. So this is definitely an attack energy type thing. And they want people burdened. They want them overextended on everything. And they want them to feel like they have no choice in anything. And I think, I don't know, I think a lot of people can see this kind of energy that's going around. I mean, whether it's, your own family, whether it's, people that just don't care how you feel, or, if you feel safe and you feel secure. We've got a dark man, dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Dog, pleasure with a close friend. Yeah, so this is an energy. We're going to call it an energy. It's people. Affairs with your family that are trying to create financial burdens, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Cobweb. That's a good place to stop right there. Anyway, but I'm still trying to figure out what this no new beginning is. It could be job. Could be somebody's lost their job and they're trying to find a new job. So far, that's kind of what it's looking like. It's looking like somebody has lost their job. Maybe they're going in a new direction. Or they're trying to go in a new direction and they can't go in a new direction. And that's why we've got the no offer of money and the King of Pentacles. So maybe the King of Pentacles can't find a job and he's trying to start a business instead. But that's what it is. Yep. So The King of Wands was trying to find a job. And there's no offers coming in. He's on this financial roller coaster. There's no leadership. There's illusions, like people saying, "Oh, we have jobs for you," or we're hiring, but then they never hear back, or something happens. There's like all this weirdness, and they've decided that they're not actually going to get a job. They're going to, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. The Star, guaranteed success, short journey. Maybe this person is leaving the area to work. That's a possibility. Beware greed, and good news. So they're making some kind of a shift, a change. And let me see if that follows through. Well, kind of does. Kind of does. Supports it on the past. The dark-haired man, that is the King of Pentacles? Yeah. Typically, the King of Pentacles is a dark hair, dark-skinned, dark eyes, by looks. Protected from negative forces. No long-term focus. Stress, burden. And maybe I know I'm going to hold judgment on this goals and what we're working towards. But I think I'm going to hold judgment on it. There's something here that could shift the other way, but we'll see. Okay, what is unknown or hidden? No change. Heartbreak. Happy. Defensive. Really? How am I supposed to make no change, heartbreak, happy, defending something that doesn't need to be defended, or being defensive, and no family, no happy family. Okay, tease. Fair woman's dealing or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And that's funny because I was looking at the Empress and I was thinking, no new beginning. That would have to be a relationship, right? Yeah. But there's no leadership. No obstacles, no barriers. It could be a job. Is it a job? Is it a business? No. Okay, so no business, no job. It's actually a relationship. Is the fair woman is it a woman that we're reading? Okay, so same thing basically applies. It just looks like a relationship between a man and a woman with financial difficulties mixed in. And the financial difficulties play a big part. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh new start. Plenty of material things. Scales, keep your life in balance. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. I don't get that this is a breakup, though. It's more like a stable relationship that is having financial difficulties. Yes. Okay. Was this King of Wands at a job? Oh, okay. We did determine that. He was at a job. He was at a job, and now he's considering starting a business, right? Yes. Okay. And there's not drama between the wife or the girlfriend, whoever it is. And so it is. It's mostly financial. Near future. Waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. A loss. That's not good. And a time to move forward. Waiting. They're kind of stuck. So I got waiting twice. There's waiting for your ships to come in. Then they're waiting as though they're kind of like stuck and they can't move forward. And then they experience a loss, and then there is an opening or a move forward. But it's saying to not plant your seeds. So there's going to be a change to another, yeah. So I think a lot of people are living through this right now. This is a lot of like the energy that people are feeling based on, the next decision. What's the next decision, and how do I adjust my life to meet the next decision, especially on economic level? Not unsuccessful plans. Yeah, so whatever they're planning, wish will not be granted. Whatever they're planning, this woman and this man, trouble, accusations, it's not going to materialize. It's not going to manifest. Great passion. And they're going to have to go in another direction. This is reminding me of something that I was thinking about earlier about change. Keeping yourself really flexible and open for change is important right now. It's like you got to be like a cheetah or living your life. You got to be like walking through the forest, then all of a sudden, gotta go over here. Nope, no, let's go over here. No, let's go over here. Seriously, that's kind of the way life feels anymore. What to do? Ground communication. Face-to-face meeting. A King of Swords in the reverse. Death in the reverse. A Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And an Emperor. So the Emperor is a leader. is this, it's so interesting sometimes to like feel this energy and not have any freaking idea. And it's been happening a little bit more lately. Of course, it's the way I'm doing it too. The way I'm doing it is it leaves a little bit more, leaves it a little bit more open to questions or, to interpretation, because you're walking it step by step. So you don't see the whole picture. If I lay out the whole thing and then I look at it, and then I can usually figure it out. Okay. So we have really great energy down here in the unknown or hidden area. We've got challenges in the near future. We've got what looks like attack energy up in the goal. I don't think this attack energy is even, well, it could be. It could be the way the King of Pentacles is feeling. Not that it's his goal, but he could be feeling that this is like the goal of people around him. Is that what it is? Yeah. So the goal is attack energy. And it looks very financial. And it looks like he is thinking that it is personal rather than what it actually is, which is greed. Oh yeah, we got that. Oh God. Beware of greed. Good news, great passion. There is stuff coming through, but unsuccessful plans. Wish will not be granted. Trouble and accusations. So, that's exactly what it is. It is financial. It is struggling to pay the bills, struggling to get anywhere, struggling with the economy. Yep. Yep, it absolutely is. And the goal or the what we're working towards, that is actually like not his goal, not what he's working towards, but what he feels is being forced upon him. The way he feels that life is treating him. Circumstances are treating him. The what to do. Is this emperor signifying knowledge? He's an actual emperor. Okay. And is this somebody that's coming in? No, he's supposed to rise up. Yeah, okay. So, what the advice is, or what the direction is this the couple? Yes, okay. So this actually is a couple. Faith, a lot of faith. Because there's really great things coming. There's really great things coming. But you can't see them yet. And I was saying this like the last couple weeks in readings. Hopefully I didn't just smear makeup all over my face. I do that all the time. Anyway, there's some really, really amazing things that are coming. If you look at, the news, or I don't know, the markets, or, the inflation, or this or that, everything seems like it's just overwhelming, and it's very negative, and nothing's going to get fixed, and nothing's going to be good. And I do see that in some ways, off and on, but not off long enough to make a big difference, if that makes any sense. So what I mean is, you may have a week that's a little difficult to get through, but the next 3 weeks are really great. There is this energy that is attack energy, destroy energy, evil energy, whatever you want to call it, destructive. Let's call it destructive energy. And this destructive energy is like rearing up its ugly head. So like here in this near future, there's a lot of destructive energy in here, and it doesn't look like it's going to be all that great, but it does end with the Chariot. And it does say, like, you're not going to be working. So it's highly possible that this is a period of time where there's not going to be anything happening. But there's somebody coming. There is an emperor who is coming. An emperor is a leader, usually a business person, owns a company, hires, employs people. And there's going to be somebody who's coming who they're saying to go to this emperor. Go to this emperor. So I think he's going to be very beneficial. Oh, you know what though? No, this wasn't him. This is him. This is the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So what it's saying is not that somebody's going to come in, but he's going to have a better idea. There's going to be a better idea. It's about taking responsibility and becoming a leader, climbing towards success. So that tells me that whatever it is that they've got working here, there is not enough responsibility on these people's part being taken. They need to think bigger. They need to plan bigger. They need to revise their plan. So, and that's this. There's a loss. There's waiting for your ships to come in, sitting around waiting. So whatever this plan is that they've got going in the past, it needs to be revised in a way that it needs to be bigger and better. So whatever the idea is, whatever that thing is that you're working on, you need to think about it in larger terms, because, and I feel that for a lot of the country right now, things appear to be devastating, bad, financially, on a financial level, but like my own situation, my own business, my own direction. I have been in this much more creative space lately because I see things that are going to change within our country, things that are going to change in people's lives, things that are going to, and even though I'm not changing anything that I'm doing, I am adjusting somewhat so that I'm focused more on what people need, what they're going to need, what they do need, and ways to help them. And I kind of get the feeling that that's what's going on here. There is a ladder to success. There is a ladder to success. But in order to get to this success, you've got to, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, has to turn himself into the Emperor. Bigger, bolder, more moral, more ethical. That could also be a thing. Because the Emperor is honest, he's forthright, he is fair. So if there's something with this plan, this business plan, that doesn't sit well in that energy, then it needs to be adjusted. So basically, that's it. It's an energy adjustment. It is a time to think bigger, act bolder, and it just adjusts the energy. So it would be kind of like, let me give you an example, okay? You weigh, I don't know, you're a girl, you're a female, and you weigh 150 pounds, and you are not really in shape. You haven't worked out in quite a while. You kind of, bounce around and you don't really get committed about anything. But you're single, but the guys that you're attracted to, that you really want to see, or you really want to date, are really buffed. They got big muscles, They got big pecs and big muscles, and they're really kind of hot. And you aren't doing anything. I mean, you're 150 pounds. You might be able to attract one of these people, but probably not. Just out of the sheer fact that you don't have the same energy as these people. These men who are really buffed and really, built and looking fine, they're very dedicated. They're very disciplined. They're going to the gym every day, or they're working out however they work out every day. They're putting the time and the effort into it. So in order for you to attract that type of an energy, you have to be exactly the same. You have to be that disciplined, focused, dedicated individual. And most likely you need to be in your feminine energy, but that's kind of what's going on here. It's the same basic thing. You're a King of Pentacles. You're trying to get to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a man who makes money, who's respected for the money that he makes. He's got wealth. But the universe is saying you need to take it up a notch. Not just the Emperor is all four kings in one body. So there's the King of Swords, who is a truth teller and very moral and very conscientious and makes a commitment and works hard. So you need to have that. If any part of your business plan has a lie in it, you're not in the right energy. The King of Wands is in there. If you are not motivated, if you are not getting up every day and being disciplined and going after what you want, if you're lazy for 3 days a week and then motivated for the other 4, that's not going to cut it. You're going to have to be more motivated. If you work when you want, maybe you work a couple hours a day, a couple days a week, that's probably not going to cut it either. That's not Emperor energy. And then, what am I missing? Oh, King of Cups. Loving, compassionate, intuitive. You're listening to what's going on around you. You're listening to people. You're listening to, people's desires, people's wants, people's needs, and you're filling those needs. That is what is happening here. It is you taking a step up from where you imagine yourself, where you visualize yourself. You need to step up even higher. You need to step up your level of discipline. You need to step up your level of work. You need to step up your level of commitment. You need to step up your intuition. And if you do that, you'll have success. This is the ladder climbing towards success. And then I just pulled out success. Also, there could be something here about meeting people face to face. So if there is a place, like whatever you want to do, it could be going door to door. It could be knocking on doors and introducing yourself to your neighborhood and saying, this is what I do. And if my services can be, can come in handy, then that would be great. There's a thing called next door, which I think that's like the current thing to knocking on doors. Like knocking on doors is kind of like frowned upon, but who knows? You might live in a community that's very accepting of something like that. But there is also a webpage called Nextdoor. And you can go on there and you can post, you can run ads for your business, and you can post what your business does and what you want to do. Maybe that will help. But there's something with face-to-face meeting. So maybe going to, or not face-to-face meeting, ground communication. Ground communication is the words I'm trying to say here. Getting out. Yeah. So, I don't know, Home Depot parking lot. Lowe's parking lot. I mean, places like that, I don't know why I think this is construction related, but it feels construction related. Yeah, it feels like construction related. The other thing, King of Cups, staying, on top of things that are going on, what do people need? What do people need right now? Not what do people want? Not what are people, not. Don't try to sell them a $1,500 iPhone, which I just saw that the new iPhone has come out and it's only $800, $799, which is ridiculous. I just have to tell you, okay? Don't buy a freaking $800 phone. No. It's your money. You can do what you want with it. But I'm telling you, do not do it. Go down and buy yourself a $100 phone. Pay you $40 a month. You'll get just as much pleasure out of it. And you won't go broke in the process. Yeah. So step it up. Bring it up a level. Outside influences. You know, this feels to me like your customer base. No. Is this the wife? Okay. Well, so there's something here about following your intuition. A Queen of Cups, which is about intuition. No love. Strength. And the Devil in reverse. Intuition. So the wife has some kind of intuition, some type of intuitive inner insight. Okay. And he's not listening to it. Okay. So the wife has a very strong intuition, a very strong inner knowing, and she functions well in that energy as far as guidance, spiritual energy. I don't know. No new love. Strength. And the Devil in reverse. Anyway, I may find out more with the T here, because I'm a little confused on the no new love. But this appears to be something that she's in touch with that he isn't. Throne, a position of authority. November. Too much concern with sexual matters. Oh, that might be the Devil energy. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. That is the Queen of Cups. But that is not the energy of the Queen of Cups. No love. Discord among family and friends. So no new love comes up with happiness. So it's kind of like staying in the same place. You know, the other thing that crossed my mind too was woman-owned business. No. She thinks her husband is arrogant and boastful. No, she's arrogant and boastful. She's arrogant and boastful. Okay. So obviously her energy is not all that great. You're saying that she's the problem. Oh no, she's not a problem. Is this somebody else? Oh, this is another person. Okay. So there's an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. Sexual matters. Is this somebody who is trying to interfere in this relationship? Yes. Oh. All right, so this is an outside party that thinks that their happiness lies with somebody in the relationship. I'm assuming it's the husband, maybe. So take caution of this person. Is the husband involved with this person? No. So this is somebody that's coming, possibly in November. Friend or family, arrogant and boastful, kind of intuitive, may have an ego, throne, position of authority. This person is in a position of authority. Yeah. Okay, so there's somebody coming, there's an energy that's coming in that is, oh, this is attack energy. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We're in attack mode. I forgot. Okay, so we are in attack energy. I forgot, because the only place that attack energy came up was in the goal and what we're working towards. So there's going to be more attack energy coming in the future. It looks like possibly November, to be aware of. This will be sexual. This will be sneaky. Yeah, this is going to be, and this is part of the attack energy as well. Hopes and fears. Knight of Cups. No self-inflicted wounds. No decision between two things. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. Something about a phone call. Long distance phone call. Something about a phone call at a distance. Contemplating something. Budgeting or having to watch your money. Being cautious with your money. And trying not to inflict a wound on yourself. Could be different for each person, but there is some decision that somebody needs to make or is going to make, and it needs to be that there needs to be no time given to this decision. It needs to be, don't contemplate something that isn't worthwhile, is basically what I'm hearing. The outcome. Not planning. A slow time. Need to know that you have the power to go for it. New spiritual guidance. That's not good. And a lot of work to do. Okay, so I got to pull T's on this. But basically what this is saying is that intuition is really important, you guys. It's really important. And it's coming up over and over and over again in this reading. This is somebody struggling through life, trying to get through life. There's great things happening. They're behind the scene. They're kind of, well, there's good things and there's bad things. But there are some really good things that are behind the scenes, not known. But it's going to take some work to get to where you need to go. It's going to take some, where did I see that contemplation? Yeah. Okay. So if you don't meditate, I would suggest learning how to meditate. I actually have a video under spiritual guidance. There's a video on how to meditate. I may do a better one, more in-depth one at some point in time, but for right now, that's the best I got. Anyway, what this is talking about is stepping up and being a better leader. But it's saying that you're going to need to tap into your intuition, to tap into your no spiritual guidance. Okay? You want this to be this way. You want this angel right here standing right behind you, pushing you, telling you where to go, telling you what to do, giving you guidance. You don't want him upside down. You don't want this to be non-existent. You need this. You need to know. You need to know. The best, I'll tell you what, the best, we can waste so much time in life by not having a grip on what the plan is or what the best course of action is. Your guides, your guardians, your angels, whoever's there for you, they have a bird's eye view. They can see farther. They can even see, they have like VCR vision, okay? Like they can, they can see into the future a ways. Like, I don't know exactly what the distance is, but spiritual guidance, you can ask for, guidance on something. Your guides, the people who are working with you, can actually see into the future to see if that particular thing that you're doing is going to be beneficial to you in the long run. You want to contemplate. You want to go slow. Don't rush into things. There's a lot of work to do. And you need to know that. And you need guidance. You need help with this. And you need to take the time to sit with your decisions. Sit with, or your indecisions, actually. Sit with your indecision. If you are not sure what the best course of action is, you want to be sure and take the time to contemplate what would be the best way to go. Because you don't have any time to mess around. A lot of work to do comes up March. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Romance is in the air. Well, why would romance be in the air? Why would romance be in the air? Uh, I do not know. Romance is in the air. Chair filled. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Oh, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So there's something coming for these people, assuming they step up. The Emperor energy. Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So keep your stuff quiet. Don't tell people. Don't tell people. You know, that is actually a thing that is very important. When you're working on any kind of an enterprise, or it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be, just keep it zipped. It's nobody's business. Okay? Don't talk to other people about your relationship. Don't talk to other people about your friendships. Don't talk to other people about your plans. Don't talk about what you are doing. Do what you want to do, but keep it quiet. Keep it very, very quiet, because people will mess with you. They will mess with you. They'll mess with what you're doing. They will try to stop you from doing it. That is attack energy. That is cause discord. That's an arrogant, boastful person trying to figure out what you're doing so they can stop you from doing it. Tent, temporary situation. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So you got to step up. You got to increase your efforts, increase what you expect to happen, increase your level of responsibility. Success is assured. Climbing the ladder toward success, but take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So you really need to think really, really well about what you're doing. Go through it slowly. Contemplate your steps. Don't be in a hurry. Be completely wide awake to this attack energy. If you're not awake to the attack energy, you will never make it, because the attack energy is like right around the corner on every freaking decision. And it's not just one person, it's everybody. It's not a personal thing. It's not, attack energy isn't, it's directed at you, but it's not directed at you personally. It's directed at you because you exist and because of what you want out of life. If that makes any sense. Step up. More responsibility. More thought about bigger, better. Yeah, there's also a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here, which is a warning to not spend too much money. There is also a King of Swords here in the reverse, which is a warning not to lack commitment not to lie, not to be shady in any way. So I don't know who's doing this, what they're doing exactly, but it looks to me like all the way through the whole thing that integrity is definitely high on the list. Morals, integrity, being focused, working hard, and be prepared for attack energy. Be prepared because it's coming. It's coming at everyone. So are we done? We're done. That was everything that Spirit had to say. And hopefully I did it justice. Love and blessings, guys. I hope you have a great evening. It's getting very dark. I don't know if it's supposed to snow or what. It's not late, but it's getting dark. Love and blessings.